Hey guys, super excited about today. My name is Krystal, owner, creative director, and principal event designer of Poppin Parties, where every day is a party. And as you can see, there's a lot of moving parts behind me because today we're getting ready to do a really exciting event setup. So what I want to do is share with you essential tips to setting up a stress-free event. Let's get into it. This is my favorite part when it all comes together, but let's be real. The true event planning starts days, weeks, even months before the actual day of your event. We're about to get into these tips, but we need you to subscribe to our channel so you can see more behind the scenes of how we produce our events, and most importantly, help our clients celebrate the important milestones in their lives. Okay, so in order for the day of event setup to run smooth, you really need to have a great understanding of the vision you are trying to produce. So that is essential tip number one, understand the vision. Now, this can be the vision you have for your own event or the vision you have for your client. But if you're not clear about this, then you're really going to waste a lot of time. And with a lot of themes, there's multiple directions you can go. So you really need to get clear on the style and aesthetic you're trying to create. For example, if you're creating a casino-themed event, are you going the direction of the traditional Las Vegas look? Or are you going to go more Casino Royale, maybe Roaring 20s, Great Gatsby, Harlem Night, or even maybe like a 007 James Bond theme? The list goes on, which is what leads me to our next step, brainstorm the idea. When we are in the ideation phase of setting up an event, I always kickstart it off with a brainstorming session. And in our brainstorming sessions, I have one rule. No idea is a bad idea. This is important because this is the opportunity for us to let our ideas flow and not be stuck in a box. So you want to come up with your best ideas as early in the process as possible, because in future steps, we will price out, plan, and place these ideas in our budget, and we don't want to work backwards. Now, I'm going to quickly go through these points, but first, if you're not subscribed to our channel, you're going to miss out on more in-depth informational content, and I do not want you to miss out. Okay, let's get into it. Mood boards. I know you've heard that a picture is worth 1,000 words, and I couldn't agree more. Mood boards are essential because it's a visual snapshot. A simple Google or Pinterest search can be helpful in curating ideas and creating one landing place to let it live. It is also a really great tool for leading you to content that is related to what you're looking for. Canva is also a great tool for bringing all the images and ideas together in one document. Events in general are a game of communication. So have a quick way to communicate your plan. And let's remember, a mood board is just that, a mood. Ooh. So now that we've understood, brainstormed, and developed our idea for the event, we now need to ensure that these ideas realistically fit within the budget. Which leads us to our next essential tip. Align the budget with the vision. So we have to get real on what the costs of our ideas are, and will they actually fit within the budget we have for this project. This is so important. When you make your creative choices, you have to keep in mind your budget. Remember, everything has a cost, and the materials you use to implement your ideas will quickly add up. Planning an event is a creative process, and to truly create a custom experience, I like to provide my client with the option to be as conservative or as extra as they want to be. So I present them with options that are under their budget, right at their budget, and over their budget. It is important when we are communicating to our clients that this is a process. And within the process, we are here to guide them on how we get to the final vision. There are multiple roads we can take to get here. I don't start a project without confirming the budget. That way, the process is stress-free from the start of the planning of the event all the way through the day of event setup. Last and most important step to creating a stress-free event, part 1, is create visuals. We create visual examples to communicate not only to our clients, but to our event production team as well. Most people are visual learners, and having that image of what their end goal is will really create efficiency in day of operations. This also results in producing a stress-free event and allows us to solidify we are on the right track. Okay, so how do we do this? I like to start with a good old pen and paper. You would be surprised how far scribbling down your designer layout quickly allows you to communicate your idea. Now for us, this is definitely step 1. Step 2 is turning the design into a digital form. That is why on our staff, we have in-house graphic designers. That really allows us to bring something from an idea to reality. For this, we use tools such as Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, and sometimes even Canva. Some designs can take hours to create, while others are more straightforward. To really give our client a peek into the possibilities, we might even lay these designs on top of images of the actual venue or space. Having these images allows me to communicate all the way through my event pipeline, from planners, designers, packers, and our production team. Now, the day of, we can be stress-free, hit our goals, and have our event prepared on time. So this is just part 1 of our series on creating a stress-free event. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Also, what are some of the things you do to make sure you have a stress-free event? Are you a part of the party pack? I know this is a lot of information to take in, but luckily we've created a step-by-step guide on how you can throw your next stress-free event. All I need you to do is check the description below to see how to receive it. Thanks for watching.